Time is a pretty interesting thing. With every passing generation, we think that human beings are getting smarter over time, but what I see around me is that we are not getting smarter over time. We are just getting impatient because of the quick things happening around us. Life is moving with such a high pace around us, you feel that you need to catch up with it. There's an invisible pressure around you to make it in life as quickly as possible. But most of the times you just miss the history of how time and efforts work. Mostly it's not linear. Effort, time, and the growth in your career or growth in your financial or the direction towards your financial freedom is always bundled with a lot of ups and downs. That brings back to the point is that if you're not still financially free till your 30s, it's fine. You're not late. The society makes you feel late, but you have a lot of time to develop yourself. The midlife crisis that people faced in previous generation during their mid 40s or 50s has now been shifted to early 20s to 30s, which I called quarter life crisis, where the younger generation feels that they need to achieve success quickly because they want to enjoy life at its fullest during their early age. But if you just listen to the statement itself, I feel something is wrong with that. For the short term pleasure of doing something in your early 20s and 30s, you miss out the flourishing future that holds in your 40s or 50s. If you're approaching 30s and if you're still have not financially achieved what you want to become, then you still have a lot of time to grow, because you will not be seeing any financial progress most of the time. Most of the time you have to just develop, work on yourself, gather as much skill as possible, and just develop a solid foundation which can help you grow in the future. Most of the times, the efforts, the work skills you have gathered or put into something will flourish at certain point. And that one certain point will make 90% of your wealth in maybe the shortest amount of time you have ever seen in your career. So if you have a 10 years career, the 9 years you will not see any progress towards financial freedom. But the 1 year something will just work out, in sense that all the forces cumulatively work together. The luck, the effort that you put, and the dynamics playing around will just push you towards the financial freedom that you achieve in just 1 year. And that's how compounding works. In compounding, most of the time you will not see result at all during the initial period. Even the initial period will be the worst part of your life, where you will not see any progress. But the most important thing during this period is taking into consideration some steps like never giving up, maintaining your health, because health is something which will gradually decline over your lifetime. So the only thing you can do is be in your peak state when the success hits you. The third is, when the opportunity comes, make a precise and decisive decision. Most of the time, what people in their early 20s face difficulty in is making decisions. Because a lot of the time, the decisions are made for you rather than you being the one who made that decisions for you. The social circle around us, the parents, the family members, is the one who shapes your decision during that period. And that is not completely wrong. Initially, you have very less information, knowledge, that you need some guidance, of course. But if you take the same thing granted for your whole life, then you will face a problem called indecisiveness. And even the opportunity comes to you walking, you will not be able to grasp it. Because opportunity and luck will come at certain points where you have to be ready to grasp it. See you later.